The Amazing Race, Phil Keoghan. The finale's coming up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're coming up. So tonight's episode was we went to Barbados, which is Rihanna country.
Sure.
For those of you who don't know, if you love, and we wanted Barbados to shine bright like a diamond. I'm sorry, I just walked right into that one. But I just hope she's watching because we really got a chance to show off Barbados, and we showed off some road tennis, which is sort of a combination of tennis and pickleball. Bowling,
yeah.
But they play it on the roads with these bigger paddles and sort of a faster bouncing rubber ball. So yeah, we got to show off Barbados. When I was a kid, I grew up in Antigua for 8.5 years, and I went to Barbados quite a bit. I love it there.
That's where they make, speaking of the liquor bar, that's where they make the Mount Gay rum.
Yes,
Barbados.
Absolutely. Great rum. You don't have any of that, do you?
I don't. I got this garbage from Cuba back there.
You got to get some Antigua rum. That's what you got to get.
Really?
5-year-old Antigua rum.
I'll show you what I have back here, actually. I have this
Maybe
rum.
we should have a drink now.
I have Havana Club, which is, I believe, illegal to have in the United States.
This show is really getting illegal, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you have a glass?
I have glasses. We have glasses.
Might as well. We're towards the end of the interview, you know? I mean, at this stage, what could possibly go wrong, you know?
Now, okay, so what is it like to be the host of this place? You get to travel all over the world. Is that part fun, or is that just exhausting? Cheers.
It's totally amazing. Thank you for having me back again. I don't know if I'll be back, but cheers.
Of course. Of course. Isn't that tasty?
Really good. You know, it's honestly, people say you have the best job in the world, and I really believe, like, the opportunity that I have to be able to share cultures, and I love that we get to show the world in a positive light. There's so much that you see on television and in the media where it's like, here's what's going wrong in this country, and here's what's going wrong over here, and here's what's going wrong over here.
And then people go on TV and they make late-night jokes about it. It's sad.
I've heard them.
It's so sad.
Do you know these people?
One thing I love about your show is I love your eyebrow.
Oh, the eyebrow,
So this is how you kick off every season is that eyebrow. How did this start?
So this started from when I was a kid. I was absolutely fascinated by a gentleman by the name of Lee Majors, who was the $6 million man.
Of course. And the fall guy, yeah.
And if you don't know who that is, some of you don't know, it was like, we have the technology to rebuild him. You know, it's Steve Austin, and he's an astronaut. He has an accident. They rebuild him, and it only cost $6 million back then to rebuild him.
Yes.
And he has this show, and he's big. Like, he's #1 TV star in the world. Burt Reynolds, #1 movie star in the world at the time. Dated Farrah Fawcett, if you remember her. And anyway, I had the little Steve Austin doll, and by the way, I still have this doll.
That's you with.
That's me
Steve Austin.
Yeah, so I used to.
And the Bionic Woman doll.
Yeah, well, what I did was I took Steve Austin's clothes and I put them on Bionic Woman, who belonged to my sister. I don't know what that was about. See there?
There.
But anyway, yeah, so that's where I got the eyebrow. It was the left eye, and he had a little sound effect, and it would go doot, 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 like that.
Well, that's how he was seeing.
Well, that's how he was seeing through the bionic eye.
And you still have.
So I still have him. And he's one of my favorite things in the world. And then, a few years ago, I'm at the Kentucky Derby, and lo and behold, who do I meet? Lee Majors. And
you live a charmed life.
I'm so lucky. And his wife Faith, is a big Amazing Race fan. And she walks over to him and she goes, I love the Amazing Race, but you stole my husband's eyebrow. Like that. And I went, yes, I did.
Well, Phil, cheers.
Oh, yes, sir.
Here's to New Zealand. Here's the Amazing Race.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Keoghan, everybody. The Amazing Race airs Wednesday nights at 9:30 on CBS. We'll be right back with a performance by Jacob Collier.